Good morning everyone, welcome back to my allotment diaries. You might wonder why I'm not ever in my shed doing these intros, and it's because it's full of spiders. I just can't go in there. I'm actually contemplating buying a new shed and just burning that one and using the wood. I'm not even joking, there's not even a laugh at the end of that. They have just taken it over, so that's a battle for another day, I think. How you're doing? So I actually came down here yesterday. The weather was beautiful. It was so sunny and gorgeous and quite warm actually, and today it looks rainy and miserable and grey. But I didn't film anything yesterday. I brought my kids down with me, and I tell you what, my kids have never done so much work on the allotment plot before. Like, I was honestly so blown away by the amount of work they put in. They weeded most of the beds on my original plot. They've really helped me out with my new plot. We stayed here for a good like 2 hours yesterday doing work, and I'm so impressed with the amount of effort they put in. So, had a bit of a wobble for the last few days. I had a comment on my last video, and you might have seen it. You might have seen me talk about it on Instagram. Someone just basically told me to hurry up. I should be going a bit quicker, and I think it hit home a little bit just because it's something I am quite anxious about and I am quite vulnerable about. It's my speed. I can only go at one speed. It's just me here, there's no one else. I haven't got a team of people helping me, and contrary to what the commenter thought, I don't actually have 7 or 8 hours every day to spend here. You know, I only get like 2 hours at a time, maybe twice a week, 3 times a week if I'm lucky. That's all I get. I have a life outside the allotment, believe it or not. I've got 2 kids, a family, a part-time job. I've got a rabbit. Get a rabbit and then get back to me. But seriously, I don't get as much time here as I'd like to. Today I've got a little bit longer, which is really good. So I think it just got to me a little bit, and it made me think, oh gosh, am I really not going fast enough? But I'm going to show you the plot now, and I'm going to put a couple of pictures on the side of what the plot looked like about 4 weeks ago, and hopefully it'll motivate me and also help to remind you of like how far I've come, and remind me of how far I've come, you know. So here is the allotment plot now, today, as it stands, and on the screen now I'm going to put a few pictures up of just what the plot looked like just like literally 4 weeks ago, and I think you'll agree it's just such a big improvement. I know most of you can see that, and I know that most of your comments are very, very supportive, and I'm so thankful, and a lot of you can see the work that's gone into it. I try and show you as much as I can on these vlogs, but I'm also trying to make it realistic. I think there's a tendency sometimes with allotment, you know, like with online content, to sort of show you the before and after straight away, and actually it's not instantaneous with an allotment plot, and a lot of people give it up. And I sort of want to be the person that inspires you to keep going, even when you see everyone's looking perfect. You know, I want to inspire you and motivate you. Keep going. It doesn't happen overnight. It takes time. And I have to remind myself that sometimes. Right. There's a couple of things that I want to do today. I actually want to do quite a lot today, but I don't know how much I'm actually going to realistically be able to get done. I do need to find some wood chip, and I've emailed my local council to see when the next wood chip delivery is, but I don't think they'll get back. But if you know a company around South London that will deliver wood chip for free, please let me know. I have emailed a few, no one's got back just yet. They might get back, there's still time. Time will not run out, time is infinite. But yeah, I need some wood chip basically, so if you know anyone, give me some recommendations. South London is where I am. Free would be great. I'm willing to pay a delivery charge, maybe a little bit, I don't know. Just let me know. Right, I keep saying right like I'm gonna get started. I haven't actually decided what I'm gonna do. Give me a minute. Right, it's quite a long intro, but I'm gonna start by continuing the job that I was continuing with last time, and I'm not going to film it because I'm just going to put my head down and do it. When I get on to the next job, which will be more exciting, I'll come back to you, but I'm just going to keep trying to clear as much of the plot as I can, because I need to have it cleared. It's so uneven. I need to dig the whole thing over and like even it, flatten it all out, otherwise the plot will be a nightmare for a long time. So let's do that. Right, I'll check in a bit. As you've probably been able to see from that, I have been making some big changes. So I did manage to clear a bit of the back, took me ages, and now I'm putting together some raised beds basically. So we've got one nice long one here. To be honest, I found this wood, so I don't know what they are. I think they're probably decking boards and just old bits of timber and stuff. And you know how I keep saying I want to like grow in like raised beds and stuff? Well, they're not really raised beds. A raised bed you would have to raise up off the ground and then fill with compost right to the top. I just don't have the money or the compost to do that basically. So what I'm using the wood for is just as a marker, and then as soon as like the plot sorts itself out and everything settles, I tend to take the wood off because slugs and snails hide in it. So when I say raised beds, what I actually mean is I just need like something in the soil to know where the beds are and where the path is basically. This is just how I did it first time, so why change the habit of a lifetime, you know? So we've got two in here at the front, and then in the middle of the plot what I want to do is have my polytunnel there basically, to grow all the pumpkins over. So what I'm thinking is move some of that out of the way, bring the polytunnel over and start levelling around it. Sometimes when you've got a good idea, the best thing to do, or sometimes when you've got a big idea, the best thing to do is put the big thing in and work around it. Everything else will sort itself out, you know? Just start big and then work your way backwards. I think that's the best thing to do right now. Enough of this working small. So what we're going to do is go grab the polytunnel, bring it over. I just say that. We'll just go grab the polytunnel. Oh yeah. just pick it up with one hand. Right, here we go. Now we'll find out how well I secured it into the ground, to be honest. I think probably not very well. Alright, let's just grab the polytunnel, she says. Let's just whack that in. What I've done is I've actually done a bleeding good job of it, and I've actually dug it into the ground, so I'm going to have to undig it. I didn't ever think I would be undigging it, but here I am undigging it, so I did a blooming good job, didn't I? Typical. Right, let's watch some more digging on my no dig plot. That's quotation marks, no dig. Why is there a carrot? I think I'm just absolutely exhausted, but that was probably the funniest thing I've ever found on my plot. Why is there a carrot? Oh my god. Put that in my pocket and then I'll forget about it, and later on I'll put my hand in my pocket and go, why is there a carrot in my pocket? Why is there a carrot? Oh god. So many questions. Did I even put carrots in there? I don't know. Just stood in a puddle and it's gone over my welly. Look at my sock. Look at that. That's allotment life, that is. That's not Instagram life, that's allotment life. Why did I stand on that? What wally? Why am I like this? In my head this is going to take 2 seconds, it's going to be very bloody easy. In reality, it's not. Yep, I just did it. I just put my hand in my pocket and thought, why is there a carrot in my pocket? I just did it. It's been like 2 seconds and I just did it. I didn't think of the logistics of getting it to the other plot, but we're just going to go for it now. There's no going back now. There is every chance to go back, but we're not going to. To do it, and other people are here and they're watching me and they're staring at me and don't know what I'm doing. Maybe I should roll it. Should I roll it? Can someone please come and tell me what to do? I'm gonna look like a right idiot. Oh my my god, why am I doing this? There's so many people here and they're all just stopped what they're doing and they're just watching. I can't stop now. I'm gonna roll it. Does this look weird when I roll it? So embarrassing. So we made it there. It's there. The only thing is I can't remember where the sun hits. I think the sun's further back, so I might have to wait to clear further back before I put it, because obviously pumpkins need sun, like a lot of sun. And I think the first 2/3 of the plot is shade. So here's a little overview of what we've done today. We've built a couple of raised beds. We've started putting this down. That needs to be wood chipped. We've moved the polytunnel there, and we have cleared a little bit more of the back. Though, to be honest, it kind of looks the same. But I promise you, it has been cleared a bit more. Anyway, I think that's a job for another day. I've done quite a lot today. I don't know how much I have of this actual vlog to show you, but hopefully enough to make a vlog. And it will be up on Friday, so happy Friday everyone, because I'm just not going to have time to edit this for today. Keep going, I think, is just the answer. Just keep going, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. And I'll see you all again on Monday. Have a lovely gardening weekend. Goodbye.